Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the Vanguard newspaper, we'll flip over to the Sun newspaper. 2027 ex-Atiku campaigner advises PDP against Northern presidential candidate. Governor Yusuf offers automatic employment to foreign scholarship graduates. OT signs Abia's 750 billion naira 2025 budget into law. Direct CCB to publish your assets. Encourage Shetima others to do so. Socio-economic rights and accountability project tells Tinubu Farotimi salutes Nigerians for support regardless of tribe and religion. X, we've taken this. In Benue, tax reform bills get support. 2027 presidency allows South to have it, says Amiyewa. Government needs to re-examine humanitarian affairs ministry. Egbegba. Opeboro's election victory ordained by God. Akpabio. Capital Market 2024, resilience, innovation, policy shifts shape equities landscape. SEC targets growth of Nigeria's commodities exchanges. Capital adequacy ratio of bank rose to 14% in Q3 2024. CBN. Access Holdco laws NGX digital upgrade. Governor Yusuf offers automatic employment to foreign scholarship graduates. OT signs Abia's 750 billion naira 2025 budget into law. Direct CCB to publish your assets. Encourage Chetima others to do same. Socio-economic rights and accountability project tells Tinubu, and that's the much we can take from the Sun newspaper this morning. From the Sun newspaper, we'll flip over to the Punch newspaper. Federal government sympathizes with South Korea as 179 die in plane crash. Niger border towns live in fear over brewing row. Edo councillors back suspended local government share, dismiss impeachment rumor. I brought you back to life politically. Wike slams Odili. Ex-US President Jimmy Carter dies at 100. My mother, son, died 1 week after my daughter's wedding. Jigawa governor. My mother, son, died 1 week after daughter's wedding. Jigawa governor. Lagos will conduct local government LCDA election in 2025. APC. New Owa Obukun guest staff of office begins rift. Ekiti empowers people with disabilities for self-reliance. No military invasion in Delta community. Local government share. Edo councillors back. Suspended local government share. Dismiss impeachment rumor. Edo councillors back suspended local government share. Dismiss impeachment rumor. Excuse me. Lagos State government call for collaboration among security agencies. Troops destroy 20 illegal refineries, arrest 8 in Niger Delta. Union unveils job portal for Isale Eco indigenes. Sacked policemen seek Tinubu's intervention. Defense headquarters disowns cadets holding military parade for Tinubu's son. 22,000 constabularies demand police employment. Matawale commends gas brigades handling of president's security. 120 billion naira fake product destroyed in 6 months. National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control. Socio-economic rights and accountability projects urges Tinubu to publish assets. Nigerian system intolerable, unfit for human habitation. Farotimi. Monarch 6 improved telecom services in Ekiti community. Deputy Senate President's scholarship beneficiaries depart for India. Akume kicks as APC forum condemns attacks on Alia. Senate gets budget panel report January 31st. Akpabio has outperformed the previous Senate presidents, says Upeburu. Ex-US President Jimmy Carter dies at 100. Saudi's $1.2 billion investment to create more jobs for Nigerians. The federal government, who has turned River State to his personal estate, Wike calls out orderly. Missing 7-year-old girl rescued in Ogun. Suspects arrested. Egungun worshippers, military clash in Ogun. Mozambique unrest. Nigerians seek federal government's intervention. Lagos will conduct local government LCDA election in 2025. APC. That's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Punch newspaper, we flip over to the Daily Post newspaper. Non-payment of salary. Ebonyi Commissioner orders arrest of protesting teachers. Buhari took 20 months to appoint ambassadors. Presidency justifies delay. Ex-US President Jimmy Carter dies at 100 years. Governor Adeleke presents staff of office to new Owa Obukun. NMPCL recruitment. Shehu Sani has responded to El Rufai's ship shot presidency. Shehu Sani blasts El Rufai over his response on alleged Tinubu's nepotism at NMPCL. Rivers. Your wife, daughters in government. Wike replies orderly over private estate remark. I brought orderly back to life in 2015. Wike tackles ex-Rivers governor. Emir of Lapai. Tobans Alhaji Umar Bina as 11th Dagashin Bina. Owa Obukun royal family rejects selection of Adesui Hastrop. Oluo of Iwo throws weight behind calls for Sharia in Southwest. Involve African Union, United Nations, in tension with Niger over terrorism allegations. APC shifting to Tinubu. That's the much we can take from the Daily Post newspaper this morning. You are listening to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. We'll now go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines. Please stay with us.
When you have Ebona, the 103.5 FM, here, what are you celebrating today? Birthdays, wedding anniversary, traditional wedding, chieftaincy conferment, or fala, etc. Approach Ebona, the 103.5 FM, Ogidi today to document your event. Ebona, the 103.5 FM offers you live coverage of your events on radio and social media, video and photo coverages feature on magazines, photo books, and others, news coverage of political and other events. Take this offer and receive a complete coverage. For more information, call or WhatsApp 08065796599 or you visit Ebona the 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside Leovin Residency Hotel Ogidi. Ebona the 103.5 FM. Napapoa production. Police for my business. When I will tell you, SDJ radio drama, Erico. Erico, mama, akụkọ ihe omume KTJ Radio Drama, Eriko, Canada, every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. With broadcast on Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. Now, everyone at the 103.5 FM.
Amara mi dile ngadi la amo. Ko suna ka ne da ba ko na ne ri ko na e. Ke ka ku ke wala ala ma wu suna ya ma ule.
Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebonade 103.5 FM with Martin Efanjuku every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebonade 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
It's time to get ready for the most anticipated event of the year, our Dogidi Beauty Project. Date 30th December 2024. Your voucher is your ticket to an unforgettable night of top entertainment featuring the sensational Dorime Dance Crew, comedy, traditions, and culture. It's premium or nothing, so dress to impress. And the hosting of the event is the one and the only MC Hamatan. Abdul Gidi Beauty Project. Date 30th December 2024. Time 5 p.m. Venue Residency Hotel Yofino Gidi. Call 080-6329-0766 or 090-1356-6263. For table reservations, get your vouchers now. Get your voucher for table 100,000 naira, VIP 50,000 naira, and regular for each person 5,000 naira at the port of entry. We are grateful to our sponsors, Kemp Trota Homes Limited, Lagos, Castro International Limited, Holland, SVA Properties Limited, Abuja, Ebonadi FM, Ogidi. Be part of the magic. Luxury or nothing. Residency Hotels Leofino Ogidi. Ogidi's #1 place for all type of events. Burunia Dewa from corporate to social gathering or any type of parties, even end of year parties from the club. We have air-conditioned hall, an outdoor space of a very good capacity. When Nebiano, come, let us celebrate your event in style. Residency Hotel, Leofino Gidi. If you are somebody with a zibote taste, when Emmanuel back in the I want delicious meals, drinks, and spirits brewed in different parts of the world. For booking, call 081-4567-8901. One more. Come, let's make your event come through the way it's dream or your plan of wire. Residency Hotels Leofino Gidi or Gidi's best place for premium events. Ask Kona Namagwarabe, Mwakazian. How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonade FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Our government,
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community, Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifanishu, KCSR number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebona, the 103.5 FM, as street reports on fools in your face. On Nemas Nebona, the corner 24/7, 24/7.
You are welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 or 081 or 08065796599. We are on to the Nation newspaper. Look at our immigration steps up surveillance at borders. Minister orders unveil database to give indigenes jobs. Engineer pledges to tackle water scarcity. Others. Stanbic IBTC nominee shift to lead asset custodians. We will impact agriculture in Africa. 300 benefit from foundation's gift. Bashiru to Adeleke, don't incite violence. We expect more active gas brigade next year, says Matawale. 2021 audit, CBN can't account for 2.73 trillion in naira interest on ways and means advances. 2021 audit, CBN can't account for 2.73 trillion naira interest on ways and means advances. Adeleke presents staff of office to Hastrop as Owa Obukun. INEC yet to announce a by-election date for vacant parliamentary seats. Ibadan shifts hail governor. Tax reform bills. Why not shouldn't fear by Senator Wadada. Tax reform bills. Why not shouldn't fear by Senator Wadada. Macroeconomic Review 2024 Finance. Tinubu's economic policies will yield positive results in 2025, says APC chieftain. APC chieftain reiterates commitment to service. Ekiti community laments lack of social amenities. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Madam Falagan dies at 87. Lagos fixes 459 roads in 2024, says LSPWC. How to tackle insecurity by ex-Labour Minister Ngige. 2025, NAFDAC to intensify fight against unwholesome foods, drugs, says DG. Direct payment of allocation to councils begins next month. 2 plane crashes in one day, claiming 180 lives. NCC rules out hike in telecom tariffs in Nigeria. NCC rules out hike in telecom tariffs in Nigeria. Wike lashes Odele for taking sides with Fubara. It is mischievous to accuse Tinubu of ethnicizing NMPCL, says Omokri. Saudi trip yields investment jobs for Nigerians. Edun. Why Christians should go into politics. Kumui. Economic challenges over. Nigerians can expect better times in 2025. Bagudu. Wike to Odele, an elder statesman shouldn't be a trader, sycophant. Opeboro's electoral mandate ordained by God, says Ababio. Lagos will hold elections in 20 local governments, 37 LCDAs, says APC chairman. And that's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning. From the Nation newspaper, we'll flip over to this day newspaper. Wale Edun, high-level trip to Saudi Arabia yielding foreign investment, FX inflows. I brought you back to life. Wike tells Odili. Jimmy Carter, oldest former US president ever, dies at 100 years. National Assembly may pass 2025 budget latest first week of February. Quest for state police and need to revisit Ekweremadu's proposal. Shetima seeks cooperation of communities in targeting of terrorists. Without claiming responsibility, Putin apologizes for Azerbaijan plane crash. Airlines cancel flights to Russia. Still on the stories making the headlines on this day newspaper this morning. Dele Farotimi appreciates Nigerians, says they all spoke for him despite fault lines. Economic sabotage. Army arrests 8 oil thieves, recovers 90,000 liters of stolen products. National Assembly may pass 2025 budget latest first week of February. NCSP renewal of currency swap with China, landmark achievement of present administration. Socio-economic rights and accountability project wants Tinubu Chetima governors to declare assets. Recapitalization. Analysts predict credit boost to economy in 2025. Domestic, foreign portfolios, investment, stock market transactions to 4.9 trillion naira YOY. It's all about meritocracy and the milestones at NNPC. That's the much we can take from this day newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning. From this day newspaper, we'll flip over to Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Banks borrow 27.95 trillion naira from CBN in Q3 2024 amid liquidity constraints. 9 Nigerian cities for young professionals to build careers in 2025. Troops arrest Bello 2G's female ammunition courier in Zamfara while we deferred a nationwide strike till January ASU. While we deferred our nationwide strike till January ASU. Despite 11 trillion naira contribution to GDP, high building materials cost heightened housing shortage in 2024. No religious group can create Sharia court in Southwest. Federal government proposes over 600 million upgrade solar road interventions to 9 palaces. Government, Gombe government commends Malam City Association for development strides. Nigeria's economy too fragile for fully deregulation electricity market. CPPE warns Nigeria's economy too fragile for fully deregulated electricity market. CPPE warns. Foreign domestic transactions surged by 3.23 trillion naira in 1 year. Expert warns the federal government against adoption of extreme market economy. 2025 budget. National Assembly Joint Committee to appropriate to report on January 2025. And that's the most we can take from Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. That will also mark the conclusion of all that we have for you on this particular edition of newspaper headlines on Ebonade 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 or 081 or 08065796599. On our SMS portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Ogochukwu Ifechukwu from Ogidi, and she said, for policemen to arrest kidnappers in Kwara State and rescue their victims is very good. Let all the policemen in Anambra State learn from them as well, because the insecurity in Anambra State is too much. Ogochukwu Ifechukwu, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Still on our SMS portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Ahadenono Fidelis. And he says, good morning, everyone at the 103.5 FM. Please help me inform Gas Brigade to reject me from my unjustified dismissal. I am 13NA 707138 LCPL. Ahadenono Fidelis. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Well, this is the spot where we'll call it a day on this particular edition of newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Remember, it comes your way weekdays in the morning once is 7 o'clock. So keep a date and don't touch the dial of Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Once it's 8:20 this morning, we'll be back with Birthday Splash. I want to also use this opportunity to apologize to everyone. We didn't get to read their messages because of a network issue this morning, but tomorrow morning is another day. But thank you so much for joining us. Till we meet again, I am Martin. Have a lovely morning.
The challenges of documenting memories in the 21st century is gone. When you have Ebona, the 103.5 FM, here, what are you celebrating today? Birthdays, wedding anniversary, traditional wedding, chieftaincy conferment, or fala, etc. Approach Ebona at the 103.5 FM Ogidi today to document your event. Ebona at the 103.5 FM offers you live coverage of your events on radio and social media, video and photo coverages feature on magazines, photo books, and others, news coverage of political and other events. Take this offer and receive a complete coverage. For more information, call or WhatsApp 08065796599 or you visit Ebona at 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside Leofin Residency Hotel Ogidi.
Mgbe maka disko ya na-agba egwu dada nyere nsogbu
Ebona the 103.5 FM Nabakowa Production. Police for vigilante.
Now my business.
When I will tell you HJ radio drama, Enrico. Akụkọ ihe HJ radio drama Enrico Ghana Dialogue every Monday 8 o'clock p.m. with a repeat broadcast on Saturday 3 o'clock p.m. Now, Ebona 103.5 FM.
If you move by finish your business,
amara m ile nwa dịrị ahụ ụbọchị m na-aga n'obodo m na-anụ akọ na ya na-erikọ n'anya nke kachasị nke bụ na ana m ahụzụ n'anya ma ọ bụrụ eziokwu
Ekwekwala ka akọọ dị nke a akọọ. Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebona, the 103.5 FM with Martin Ifeanyi is here every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebona at 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share.
Residency Hotels,
right here.
Ogidi. Ogidi's #1 place for all type of events. Burunia, they were from corporate to social gathering or any type of parties, even end of year parties from the club. We have air conditioning.